Welcome. Hello to your Mojo moment of the day. I am Deborah Kagan, and I remain your Mojo recovery specialist. So I hope wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, whatever's going on in your world, that you are feeling fine, that you are feeling like you are connected to your Mojo, and that you're having joy and love and pleasure. Don't forget about the pleasure in your life. I am coming at you to share with you a little bit of information, inspiration, and some thoughts for you to ponder. And today I wanted to talk to you about this thing called making a decision, right? And a lot of people, myself included, have trouble sometimes making decisions. And there's an interesting way that you can get caught up in holding back from making a decision. And so let's talk about that for a moment. Because if you're someone who really does want to excel and have velocity in your world and make an impact and really get more things created and to be powerful, to rock your mojo in the world, you do need to have the capacity to make swift and powerful decisions. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to be a frickin', decision-making machine every moment of every single day, like, where you aren't even pausing, because we'll talk about how it is important to pause when making powerful decisions. However, if you do want to get up to having bigger impact and really trusting yourself and like I said, having velocity, that's the word that's coming to mind, then you want to make sure that you do utilize a couple things I'm going to share with you right now, which is when it comes to decision, it comes from the root of the word decision is to cut off from. So it's literally to forge forward without any back doors, without any other inquiry. It is literally like, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, this is what's happening. So it's that to cut off from any other option. And I think that's a fascinating bit of information in terms of all you folks who might be word nerds out there like me, that is what this word actually, the root of it actually means. So when you are finding that you are faced with decisions, which we're faced with every single day, what do we want to eat? What are we going to put on our body today to wear? I'm today in painting clothes because we're doing a project over here that's really fun, and you're going to find out way more about this project in another month, but we're doing some painting and prepping the space for it. So so it's a matter of like, what are you going to wear? What are you going to eat for the day? Who are you going to spend time with? What are you going to do for your business this week, right? There's decisions every day, all the time, and you're making them usually without too much awareness. And some of the decisions, are smaller, and some have more gravitas, depending on what it is that you're working with. Now, when you're looking at a decision that seems really big, that seems like, oh my goodness, this could totally change my life, or it's going to be an investment of a certain amount of a monetary investment where it might feel scarier to do that. A lot of times what happens is you'll start to look out in the world. You'll start to ask other people. You'll start to get other opinions. You'll start to put the power in other people's hands. And if you are someone who has trouble making decisions, while it's important to do some research, to ask for some feedback, you and only you are the one who knows if this thing is going to be right for you or not. And frankly, you might not even necessarily know, is this going to be 100% right for me? However, you know that there is a feeling inside you that this is going to be the next step that you need to take. And that next step will then ultimately lead you to where you need to go. So when it does come to making a decision, make sure that that decision is yours. And I mean yours and truly yours alone. Take in the input. And this speaks to, you can take in the input and remember that you have the final say. Because many people these days are influenced by everybody else. And of course, there are lots of influencers out in the world. And my goodness, here I am sharing Mojo Moments with you and offering you information that could influence possible decisions that you make in your life. The fact of the matter is, though, take in the information, the research that you might do, and make sure that when you make whatever decision it is, that it is you making the decision, that it comes from what I call your power center. This is the home of your mojo. And your power center is in your body. So make sure your decisions become bodily based. Our society, our culture for decades now has been, encouraging us and really grooming us to only make decisions from up here. And up here, while we have a brain capacity and a mind capacity that can be helpful, it's the body that has all the information. It's your body. And there are many Mojo moments that I have shared thus far. This one is number 93, by the way. So there are many other Mojo moments where I talk about embodiment and I talk about tapping into the power of your body and the wisdom of your body. And at the Rock Your Mojo Women's Weekend that I host and in the mentorship that I run for women, what we do is we talk about and cultivate and train to get in touch with the wisdom of the body so that your decisions can be powerful, so that your decisions can be from the truth of yourself instead of decisions based on other people's desires, other people's agendas, other people's information. So if you are someone who does have trouble making decisions, like real potent decisions, number one, make sure you tune into your body. And number two, really check yourself and really, really check yourself that the decision is coming from you, the depths of you, not from out there, not what your parents want for you, not for what your spouse says that they want for you, not for whatever your friends or your society or even sometimes what your colleagues are saying. The decisions that you make must come from you, right? Gather information and then allow your true wisdom to sift through that, to take what really feels necessary and important and informative, and then allow yourself to make that clear decision. And from that place, because again, the root of the word decision is to cut off from. So whatever anybody else said, whatever other people's opinions might have been, that's done. You've now made the decision. And one of the most important things after you make a decision, of course, is to take action on that decision. And the action, like I said, it might not lead you to exactly where you want to be next. However, that action is going to open up the doorway that will lead you to where you are going. And then the next doorway and the next doorway, right? So make those powerful decisions, tune into the wisdom of your body, and you will always be able to have that velocity that I mentioned at the beginning of this live in your life, and you'll truly be living your life like yours. And you'll be rocking your mojo, not anybody else's, because it's all about you, right? You being that bright light in the world in only the way that you can. All right, everybody, it is Deborah Kagan tuning in for your live. Took a break from this painting project that we've got going on over here, and you'll learn a lot more about why we're doing the painting project in I'll probably let you know in about another week or so, but there's something really exciting that's coming up this summer and we're prepping for it. So therefore, I am in my painting clothes today. I hope wherever you are that you are feeling good and feeling the love, because you are loved and I'm loving you, and thank you for tuning in. If somebody in your life knows that, if somebody in your life that you know would benefit from getting the decision-making support, go ahead and tag them below and spread the Mojo Moment love. And I will see you again for the next Mojo Moment. Quick reminder that the Mojo Moments are Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. in the Pacific Hour live. Otherwise, after that, they will be up for replay. And I look forward to seeing you, of course, on the lives. And I look forward to those of you who tune into the replay. So thank you for being here and being a part of this community. I love you lots, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.